out, take a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and shit, whatever, and now just be writing your goals down. Almost like a bucket list. Once you figure that out, you cross it off. You move to the next one. You cross that one off. You move to the next one. A lot of musicians can't read music. I played guitar off and on 15 years and I could never read music. I played by ear. And that's fine. That's very fine. But you need to be able to learn to read music, because if you get into a studio, they may give you a piece of music. Nobody knows what it sounds like. It's been written. Hasn't been recorded yet. Nobody knows what it's going to sound like. Nobody knows if it's going to sound like crap or if you're going to have the next Grammy-winning top 10 Billboard hit. Nobody knows. A lot of studios will not talk to you if you can't read music. Because a lot of these singers and songwriters, they'll either write the words and the music, they'll write just the music, or they'll write just the words. I'm more of the words person. That'd be more my point, and then somebody else would be writing the music until I get better and shit. But not reading music. That's my preference for right now. Obviously, that'll probably change as time goes on. But that's what I suggest. That's just a little one-on-one tip from me on getting into music. If you want to play, and a great man once told me, it doesn't matter how many times people tell you you suck. When you first start, you're gonna suck. Everybody sucked when they first started. I still suck. I still suck sometimes when I play drums. It happens. Practice, 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 practice. Just like being a doctor or a lawyer. They say they're in the practice of medicine, they're in the practice of law. Nothing's perfect, ever, never will be. But you're practicing for perfection. And that's the way musicians are. You got musicians that will practice. And then when they go to a show, they rehearse. And they have a final sound check to basically be fine-tuning everything, making sure everybody is right where they need to be. And then they perform their show. Again, it's all about the practice. You've got to figure out, do you have the time, the ambition, the drive, and the dreams to make it happen? And if you do, no matter how many times people tell you suck, and shit, now just be keeping at it, because there'll be a very fine point one day where you won't suck, and you can go up to me and say, I told you so. You thought I sucked then, look at me now. Now what? You can prove them wrong. Use that negative, you suck attitude to be pushing people to the point where they just keep telling you suck, just so you can prove that you don't. And then you want to get positive people in your life who will say, but you suck now. But you got potential. You're getting better slowly, day by day, week by week, lesson by lesson, whatever. You're always going to have the fairly possible room for improvement. You may try to play guitar. You may suck at it and decide, you know what, and shit, but this just isn't for me. We try keyboard, piano, whatever. We try drums. But you got to play with everything until you find what you're comfortable with and what you like. Period. That's just the way it is. I mean, like I said, make your bucket list. Make your goal list of what you want to accomplish. You know, put like in 6 months, I want to be able to play drums, be able to play guitar, 10, 15, 20 songs and shit, whatever. You know, and I also want to be able to perform live, do recitals, do shows, just local, you know, with my instructor, whatever. But you want to set some particularly realistic goals, ones that you know you can meet. If you say, well, I want to be a rock star in a year, unless you're a prodigy, it's probably not going to happen. I don't know of very many people that have been able to go from being a zero to a hero overnight. Not in music. There's too much to learn. because you have to learn. You have to know about tempo, and pace, and beats. And playing with a band, you can't only not just play your instrument, but you got to hear what everybody else is doing around you, whether it be the singers, whether it be the bass players, whether it be guitar players, whether it be backup singers, or like a buddy of mine, his name is Juan. He plays with the McGrath Project. He does the large stand-up congos. Again, you've got to be able to listen to each other. And like Juan said, and Gary said, and David said, but once you learn to play an instrument, especially drums in particular, use a metronome. Metronome is key because that will teach you to be able to feel where you should be in that beat. It'll give you all the possible guidance to stay on track. So if you get off track, if you get off beat, you can be like, okay, crap, I should have been here. Now let me get back to this. You get back to where I need to be, and you can hear the metronome because the metronome will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be like, okay, I need to hit my hi-hat on 1, hit my snare on 2, hit my crash on 3, hit my ride on 4, and hit my hi-hat again on 1. Whatever. Or I need to hit my kick pedal for my bass, for my floor tom. I need to hit that on 1. And I need to hit that on 3, or I need to hit that on 2 and on 4, or I just need to hit all 4 times, whatever. And in drums, you're not gonna have just the 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have the 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, or you might just have 1 N, 2 N, 3 N, 4 N. But drums, there's just more to learn. But it's not hard as long as you practice. It seems like at first it's very, any instrument you learn to play, it just be very overwhelming. Don't let that scare you. Because once you got the basics, that's a foundation, and you can only go up from there. You can't, once you learn the basics, you can't go down. You either stay where you are, or you're going to go up. Chances are you're probably going to go up. Maybe at a different rate than somebody else will. Maybe somebody else will be learning it and picking it up faster. But you'll pick it up. Might just take you a little bit longer. Not a big deal. Everybody learns at a different pace, a different rate. But don't expect to be a rock star overnight. It's just not going to happen. We all dream and have dreamt at one point in our life of being on a stage in front of 80,000 people, being the rock star with all the girls wanting to be tearing clothes off and shit, alright? We've all had that dream. But where do you think all those rock stars started? They started at Guitar Center. Or they started at Creative Soul, or School of Rock or someplace. Didn't know diddly, didn't know a damn thing about music. They didn't know a damn thing when they first started. Took many months and many years to learn and perfect their craft of where they are. You got to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. But I just want to encourage everybody, if you have a dream of music, follow it. Follow it, and don't listen to what your friends and family say. Oh, you suck, you're never going to make it. Screw them. Okay, forget them. Okay? Unless you have a serious problem with, you're like tone deaf or something. I mean, something majorly big time, like a big problem like that, fine, whatever. Then you're probably honestly not going to make it in music, because tone is everything. But if you just suck because you've never done it before, prove them wrong. Prove them you've got what it takes. With practice and lessons. Always take professional lessons from an industry standard professional. And 99% of the instructors out there are industry standard professionals. Places like Creative Soul and Guitar Center especially, most of those people have college degrees. And they were to work there, they basically got to be having either a college degree, or they've got to have so much live performance experience that the resume reads like a textbook or like the next Harry Potter film, because it's deep and it's thick. You'll have small mom and pop shops and shit, so they'll be like, oh yeah, I've been playing for 15 years. I do live performances. Never learned music theory. I can't read music, or if I can, I taught myself. That's fine. But you want somebody with formal education. Both of my instructors, both Gary and David, especially in particular, it's just they both have got bachelor's degrees in music. They've had all the formal education they need. And if you look at their resume, look where they'd be getting themselves now. So don't give up. So I just want to say God bless everybody. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to start posting videos a lot more often of me playing, and as well as some of these videos like us talking, and some tutoring and education films or education videos. Dave and I are probably going to be getting together probably just this spring and just doing a couple as well and stuff. And we're going to collaborate on some stuff. But just make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to start posting videos 2 to 3 times a month starting next year in January. Excuse me. I'm going to try to be posting 2 to 3 videos a month. And if you have any suggestions on a video when it comes to music, whether it be on drums or whatever, leave a comment below. And if there's any drum covers but you'd like to see me play or perform, or maybe get David or Gary to do it, we can put it on here and make sure we notate it and put credit and stuff and shit. But where the credits due. If you have any suggestions on drum covers, again, put that in the comments. I do read them. God bless y'all, and enjoy listening.